Hey guys, it's Kaz. Welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make milk tea with RSC topping or rock salt cheese topping at home. I also made pearls, but it didn't really quite turn out the way I expected it to. But I'm going to be showing it anyways because it took a lot of time for me to do that. Before this video starts, please do subscribe, like, comment, and share if you feel like doing that because I do post every week. And follow me on my other social media things so you know what I'm doing when I'm not filming things. Let's go to the video. So I got this thing right here. I know I'm much more prepared now than any of my other videos, but yeah. First thing we're going to be doing is actually the milk tea part. Now, a lot of things did say that it's better with black tea, but I used green tea and it actually tastes just the same. So first thing you're going to do is boil some water. So 1 cup is to 2 tea bags. It's kind of like a 1:2 ratio. So if it's 2 cups, you get 4 bags of tea and stuff like that. And then you're just going to put it on the side and let it cool there. Steep it for like the longest time that you can, at least 15 minutes, because the stronger the tea, the better it will be. If it's just like light tea, then it will just taste like milk basically. And then the next thing that we're going to do while waiting for that is the rock salt and cheese topping. Now for this, you will need 2 tablespoons of milk, whipping cream, 1.5 cups of whipping cream, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1/2 tablespoon of Himalayan salt, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Sorry if you're hearing chickens, honestly. I don't know why. Beat the cream cheese and the milk in a medium bowl with a stand mixer. As you can see, I splashed a little. I think it's better if you have a bigger bowl. You know your mixer well enough to know what kind of bowl to use. So, after you beat the cream cheese and the milk, add the cream and the sugar and the salt and whisk it until it's thick. Now, I did use cooking cream, not whipping cream, because I don't have whipping cream. So, the consistency wasn't really thick, but it was kind of like slimy. It was soft peaks when I decided that it wasn't really going to be thick. And I just put it in a container or a glass and put it in the refrigerator until I'm ready to assemble it. Definitely use a whipping cream if you have whipping cream. What we want is a thick mixture. So now we're going to do the pearls or the tapioca, boba, whatever you want to call it. We're actually going to do the dough for the tapioca pearls. If you have instant tapioca, then it's much more easier, but if you don't have that, then this is what you can do. So for this, I use an alternative because I don't really have tapioca flour or tapioca starch. I use cornstarch. So I use 1/2 cup of cornstarch and then 1/2 cup of boiling water. That's basically all you need because that's the alternative. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch is equals to 2 tablespoons of tapioca flour. And the recipe that I followed here calls for 1 cup of tapioca flour and 1/2 cup of boiling water. You mix it and it should form a non-sticky dough. But as you can see, it really didn't turn into a non-sticky dough. So I added more cornstarch and ultimately it did turn into the non-sticky dough or the play dough consistency that we were looking for. After that, you just basically cut it and then roll it. It didn't really turn into the pearl tapioca jelly-like consistency that we love about pearls, so it was a fail. But if you do still want to try it, I do want to suggest that you use or you roll it into like really tiny pieces. As you can see, I rolled it kind of big, kind of like black pearls, and it didn't really work. But when I was testing it and tested it in one of the smaller balls, it kind of actually had a jelly-like consistency. So do that if you do still want to do the pearls. You cook it in water that's twice as much of the volume of the pearls that you're going to cook. So while you're waiting for that water to boil, because you want it to be boiling, not really just warm, like really boiling. for it to work. While you're doing that, we're going to do a simple sugar water mixture, which basically is just equal parts of sugar and water. And for this, I used 1 cup of white sugar and 1 cup of water and just mix that. So to cook it, you just add it to the boiling water and it should flow to the top. And when it does, turn the heat to a medium. They should be pretty opaque when you remove it, but it will become translucent. Remove it from the hot water and put it in the sugar water mixture that we did earlier. It keeps it from sticking from each other. So again, as I was saying earlier, it didn't really work for me. It just kind of turned into, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. So that's basically it. Now you just have to put it all together. Now remember the first step when we steep the hot tea. So now you just have to add milk. I just kind of eyeballed it and depended it on taste. So 1 cup of hot water and just add 2 tablespoons of milk if you do want to have like that specific measurement. So now we just put it all together. First thing we're going to do is the pearls. If you still chose to do that, add the pearls, and if not, just add ice and then the tea with the milk in it and then the RSC. And yeah, that's basically it. You can add like sugar, but personally I don't really add sugar in any of my milk teas, even when I do order from a milk tea place. It depends on you basically. So that is it for today's video, guys. I truly hope that you enjoy it and that it helped you make a milk tea at home. According to my parents and my sister, the RSC was actually really good. Good job for that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!